Yeah, welcome to Enagic presentation. My name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. I'm your host this evening. Enagic is a Japanese company since 1974. This wonderful company is beyond producing this wonderful technology called Kangen machine. All right, it all began in the 50s when group of Japanese doctor comes together in order to know a particular water, spring water. Spring water actually is a rock water, the water from the top of the rock that hit the down of the rock. They discovered that whenever we have spring water around the world, most people that get access to it, they do call it miracle water. That's the reason why this group of Japanese doctors go on a rampage in order to know what is present in spring water that is not present in the regular water. And they collected water from about 5 different locations of different countries of the world of spring in order to compare, to make a comparison. And what they find out was amazing, was what we're about to show you today. And they also continue on the research because having spring water is very far away from wherever we dwell, wherever human beings dwell. For example, the next one to Lagos State now is you have to get to Osun State, where we have a Eringesha waterfall, or you go to Ekiti, where we have a Kogosi. All right. And it's not easy for people to leave their housing and buzzing environment and be looking for spring water. So, but God gave man brain to create a lot of things, technology, house, cars, and all that. So they continue on the research. They discovered that there's another particular rock called titanium rock, one of the gemstones in the soil. This titanium rock, using it to make a plate, and when water pass through it, just your tap to just pass through it, okay, with electric shock on the plate, there will be total separations of positive electron and negative electron, okay? And the two water was actually taken to the lab, and they checked the positive electron one. It has the same property of the regular water we consume, while the negative one has the exact same property of the rock water. And that is a bet of Kangen technology. And it was, the first one was produced in 1974. So Kangen actually is a Japanese language, it's a Japanese word. It means return to origin. So what is that telling us is that when you begin to drink water from Kangen machine, you are actually taking the original water. The water, you have gone back to the source of the water, because most water around here has been destroyed by a lot of preservation, a lot of chemicals and all that has actually destroyed our water. So let's go in and check what we have in Enagic. So like I said, my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. I'm your host, a regular host on every Sunday evening. Okay, so we're going to do what we know how to do best. So let's go. Now, there's one how we can talk about water without talking about the storage of water. Okay, in every part of the world, this is where a lot of companies produce plastic water, and their intention was to give a quality water to humanity. But there is a storage of it, which is called the plastics. This plastic, there is a chemical used in producing these plastics. That chemical is called bisphenol or BPA. Now, this chemical is highly hazardous. The longer the water stays in these plastics, the more emission, the more leaching the water, becomes, okay? For example, if you look at the production of this water, when it is being produced, at least it will produce at 7 pH, okay? And that is what they will deliver to the NAFDA for them to approve them. But before I get to you and I, before you unlock the cupboard for you to drink, to enjoy your water, it must have stayed minimum of 1 month, 1.5, sometimes 2-3 months in these plastics. And the longer it takes, the more emission of this chemical leach into the water that will take the water bad, okay? And again, if you also look at the distribution channels of this water, most of people that help them to sell this product, they do keep them in front of their office to attract customers. And when the sun rises on these plastics, there will be a lot of emission of this chemical to the water. That is why you see, from the last August when I started doing this live demonstration, we have taxed a lot of water. Within West, North, and East, we have not seen a plastic water that could actually come closer to what Kangen machine is producing. So let's go to continue and see what we have in Kangen. Okay, bisphenol is one of the chemicals that is responsible to disease, both adult and children. So we need to stop taking water from that plastics. And the only thing that we can use to stop it is by adopting this wonderful technology so that we can live a healthy life with quality of water. Now, the world of Enagic. This is a world map. The first Kangen machine was produced in 1974. And it was a bigger version of the machine because they only produce it and supplying it directly to hospital. It was only hospital in Japan that used Kangen machine in 70s. Okay, until 1994, 20 whole years down the line, they were only supplying it to hospital. So in 1994, they produced the domestic model. After the test running of the main source, I mean the main one in hospital, they see that it helped people to recover from sicknesses. Okay, and they're now producing in order to stop people from trooping it to hospital because people need to have the healthy water from home so that there'll be less people that come to hospital. So domestic model was produced, that is SZ501. Level Look SZ501 was produced in 1994, and they launched the network system to distribute it so that every homes around the world can enjoy it. If you believe so much in preventions, okay, than curative, then you need to acquire this wonderful technology in your home. Now, in 1994, they started distribution in Japan until 2003, when the distribution moved to New York, United States of America. From there, they were able to spread to so many countries of the world, in Middle East, in Asia, and also in Africa, which we got information last year, August, but the company approved this year, May, we're able to get Nigeria open to spearhead distribution of Enagic or Kangen machine in the whole Africa. So I want to use the opportunity to actually welcome all our guests in the house, that you are one of the pioneers of these distributions in the whole Africa, not just Nigeria alone. Okay, so presently we run businesses in over 25 countries and over 42 branches around the world. For example, if you look at the US alone, we have about 7 branches. In Canada, we have 2 branches, Vancouver and Toronto. Germany spearhead the whole Europe. UK, we don't have office yet in UK, but UK is the next branch that is going to be open. We have in Italy, we have in France, we have in Romania, we have in Russia, and also a lot of Singapore, Indonesia, and so on and so forth. So presently, 25 countries we run businesses. Okay, now, so welcome to the world of Enagic, Kangen water, Kangen technology. Now, here is a spot where they collected the water. You can see in France, in London, France, in Mexico, Germany, India, and also Saudi Arabia. In Saudi, they call spring water Samsam water. If you look at the top, they call it miracle water. And people queuing up to get this water because they know that this water heal the body. So in the lab text of checking these 5 different water, they discovered that all spring water contain the same property. And the property there is called active hydrogen. And active hydrogen is not present in the regular water that we consume. The leading doctor is Shiriata. Dr. Shiriata is the Japanese doctor. So if active hydrogen is present in the water that you consume, it will contain 3 major properties: 1, antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. Now, ORP means oxidation reduction potential. In regular water, ORP in regular water is positive. So what does that mean? That in regular water, oxidation is present in the regular water, while in Kangen water and in spring water, it is negative. That is free from oxidation. And we all know that oxidation, put a lot of stress in our body system, and it leads to disease. So let's continue to check. Now, Kangen machine, Level Look SZ501, produce 5 different types of water for the healthiness of the family. So it's not just water for you to drink, but 5 quality different type of water from the same machine. All you need to do is this: a click will give you different pH of the water. So the first button is power button. The next button is Kangen button, which you can press it 3 times. The first time you press it is 8.5. The second time is 9.0. Then you land yourself in 9.5. So you can actually change the pH. It depends on the state of your health to determine which pH at which you are going to start from. So the next button is a green button, which is a clean water, 7 pH. This is a neutral water. We're also going to talk about it. The next one is beauty water, which is 5.5. The next one is strong Kangen water, which is 11.5. While the last one is strong acid water, which is what? 2.5. So these 5 different types of water is coming out from this wonderful machine, wonderful technology, and we are going to do justice to them tonight. So join me as we continue. Now, the first water, which is a Kangen water, it contains 3 major properties. So we're going to address the first property there, which is the greatest among the 3 properties we're going to discuss. It's called antioxidation. That is, it is free from oxidation. That makes the water automatic to become antioxidant. And also, if you drink it for a longer time, you begin to slow down aging process in your body, because antioxidant helps our body systems to slow down in aging process. And that is a healing property that the water contains. Now, the higher we live in a highly oxidation environment, the more we live in a highly oxidation environment, the faster we age, because oxidation is related to aging, oxidation is related to rottenness. That is why you see the woman is looking old, while the apple on the other side is what? Rotten. Because oxidation is present in the air, which your physical eyes cannot see it. Okay, you need a microscopy to know, or you will need ORP meter to check oxidation present in the air. When you open a fresh apple, it is fresh. After about 10-15 minutes, immediately it becomes brown. That tells you that the environment is highly oxidized. So that is why you see the person begin to old age, become faster. Okay, so let's also know another object that will teach us more about oxidation. Tomato is another wonderful fruit that can tell you more about oxidation. When tomato is fresh, a woman will cook a wonderful soup for the healthiness of the family. But once the tomato becomes rotten, that is oxidation present. Then the soup will definitely lose its taste. Okay? Now, in tomato and apple, you will know oxidation. But when it comes to water, you cannot know, because living tissue plus oxidation in water is equal to sickness. That is, if the water you consume is oxidation present, then for a longer time, it will begin, your body begin to fall sickly. Now, in water moves from fresh. Water are meant to be taken fresh. So when water moves from fresh, when it is opened, then oxidation begins to come in. When it becomes oxidation present, it doesn't change taste, color, or smell. So it doesn't, it remains the same. Okay? So, but when this happened, you cannot know. The only thing that can tell you that water is oxidation present by using ORP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter. This is the only meter that can tell you that water is also as rotten as tomato. I hope we are getting it. Now, this meter is used by people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need oxidation present in swimming pool to give you minimum of oxidation present of at least 1,500 to 2,000. The higher oxidation present in swimming pool, the better for the swimmer. Because if you have any skin issue or whatever, you'll be able to transfer it. That's why they need to put a lot of chemicals, a lot of chlorine, a lot of, water chemicals into the water to help the water to have the oxidation present more in the water. Okay? Now, when it comes to water that we drink, should be free from oxidation so that the water becomes automatic antioxidant. For example, using a meter on the fruit fall under antioxidant, because when you use the meter to test tomato or any kind of fruit, it's going to read you -100. Okay, that is the millivolt of the antioxidant present in the fruit, also in a Chinese tea, and also vitamin C. The reading is going to be millivolt above 100 or about negative. Then another thing is, in cod olive oil is about 200. But in a glass cup of Kangen water that you drink, the presence of antioxidant there is millivolt of 400 and above. Meaning, you get more value of antioxidant in a glass cup of Kangen water than taking a fruit. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't take a fruit. Take a fruit, but you need to drink more of Kangen water in order for you to get your body to get more of antioxidant. Now, if you take water from, let's say, soda, all canned drinks, they are all oxidation present. You can see the millivolt is about 400 and above. Tap water is 400. Reverse osmosis water and purifier, which is chemical induced water, which they are also what, about 200 to 300 millivolt. All right, meaning AG will be what, highly oxidized, okay, because they are positive, and regular water, they are also positive. So the more you drink this to your body systems, the more sickly your body will become. So let's go through the video to check us so that we can get more understanding about antioxidant, okay, the negative and the positive we're talking about. So here we have the tap water and reverse osmosis water. The next one is mineral water. Now, mineral water, meaning the chemically induced water, okay, that is the Fuji and Avena. The next one is soft drinks. Soft drinks is any drink that contains sugar, Coke, Fanta, malt, name them. As long as there's energy or sugar written, it is represented there. So here we have the Kangen water, which is freshly collected from Kangen machine. But it is your tap water that going to the machine that will produce Kangen water. So it's not like you're going to machine produce any water. So here is the meter. So the meter will be dropped in each of the water, and it begins to give you whether it is rotten or it is antioxidant. So see the first one, the reading is showing without a minus. So meaning it is oxidant, it is present of oxidation. Okay, look at the mineral, it is 4 plus 430 and above. Look at soft drinks, it's really 500 and above. Meaning your body will get more acidified by drinking soft drinks than the water. But Kangen water gives you millivolt of, negative of 500 and above. Meaning the antioxidant there is very, very potent. Millivolt of 500 and above. Now, let me tell you more about this negative. Immediately, this water gets into your body systems, it becomes electron. It becomes oxygen. Now, it begins to penetrate every nook and corner of your body. According to Dr. Danny says, less than 30 seconds of you consuming Kangen water, it will hydrate your body at optimal level immediately. Immediately, it will, your body will hydrate it immediately. Now, any part of your body that the water go through, if you meet anything that has to do with cancerous cells, which is a cancer in the body, because of too much of acidities, it will begin to, because it's an oxygen in the body, it will stop them from being active immediately. And immediately, it begins to flush them out of the body system because of the toxic effect of this water, because of microcluster of penetration in the body systems. That is number one. Then number two, our body system is made up of 70 to 75% of water, meaning the larger organ in the body is water. So if your body is having lesser water, which is called dehydration, then a lot of problems begin to happen in your body system, in all the organs in the body system. But let's look at the blood alone. Now, the blood is made up of 82% of water. So if there is a lack of water in the body, then what happens? The platelet, which is one of the blood composition, because the 82% of the water is already gone when the water is not getting in. So the platelet begins to form a triglyceride, when it is second part of cholesterol, which is LDL, low density of lipoprotein, which is bad cholesterol, that begins to obstruct the movement of the blood. Then the blood begins to, refund back to the heart, which is IBP. So the value of Kangen water in your body, you can't equate it because of this false property that is present, and you cannot get it in any water. So I like to talk more about this property so that when you have the understanding about this, you know the reason why you should change your water to Kangen water. So that is the first property, the only water that is antioxidant. Now we're trying to make a comparison of the volume of antioxidant equated to a fruit. Okay, which one is easy for you to consume? For example, the amount of equivalent of Kangen, antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water that you drink. For you to get the equivalent of that antioxidant in fruit, let's only talk about banana. You need to eat 94 sticks of banana, which apparently it is impossible for anyone to consume. So you can consume your banana, but drink more of Kangen water so that you can get a more beneficial of this antioxidant in your body system. So Kangen water, you can equate the value in your body system. That is the first property. Now, here is the second property, which is called alkaline. Now, alkaline is one of the popular. Most people they know more about alkaline because everyone want their water to become alkaline in nature, because we know that alkaline body, when your water is alkaline, then it will create a healthy body to your body system. Okay, but a lot of people have been selling alkaline water, but they are not getting results. Not until when Kangen water show up, then we now have the understanding about what alkaline is all about. Now, I want to give analysis about that. Now, we have two ways of making water to become alkaline. The first one is called ionized, which is one I'm presenting to you now. So the second one is called induced alkaline. Induced alkaline means you add something to the water to make it alkaline. That is induction. Okay, for example, lime into water, it becomes alkaline. When you add lime or baking soda into water, it automatically becomes alkaline. There are a lot of bottles they sell by Chinese companies, sell alkaline bottle. I don't want to mention those companies. Pour water, and after a while, you bring the water out, becomes automatic alkaline. Now, what has changed in the water is only the pH, but the molecular structures of the water as original water is still there. Nothing changed. The H2O of the water is still there. It's not changing. So what does that mean? Now, you drink it also as a regular water. So you feel the presence of that water too in your tummy as you feel it as a regular water. So the reason why you drink the water, because of the alkaline. For your body to get access to that alkaline induction, your kidneys will help you to be the one to break it down to a smaller unit before it will go to your cell, before your body will get access to it. That's why a lot of doctors say such alkaline is not even good for you to consume it for a longer time. As a matter of fact, induction alkaline water, you can consume up to 8 pH. Okay, you can consume up to 8 pH. It's not possible because your body begin to feel uncomfortable because of the higher pH, because it is induction. Thank you. But in ionized is not adding anything. The regular water go through Kangen machine, and there will be a separation, which when you go to where we have a Kangen machine, you see that there is a water coming out from the back end, another one coming from the front. The front one is the one you drink. The bad one is coming out from the back, which is a positive electron water. So separation happens to the water. So immediately that separation has caused what we call molecule changes. The H have been separated. Okay? So that is the difference. So your tummy don't get access. Immediately you drink it, your body hydrates it immediately. It goes straight to your cell. Now, to check pH in water, you need pH tester and pH chart. On the chart aspect, chart start from 0 and end in 14. The middle of the pH is 7. That is, any water that receives the pH, the potential hydrogen liquid, and it shows green, that is neutral. Anything below 7 is acid water, and acid water for longer consumption is to lead to sickness, seeking body. Anything above 7 is alkaline, and alkaline leads to healthy body. So let's watch another video to tell us more about it. So we have the same water again. Okay, the same water is represented. We have the pH tester. Okay, the first one is a tap. So a little two drop of the pH on the water, the color begins to change. Then you can tell us which pH is falling off. Remember, the first one is tap. The second one is reverse osmosis. The third one is chemically induced Fuji. The fourth one, and also the subject. Last one is the Kangen water. Now remember, the first one is tap water, okay, but it's acid. But those other two that is showing above 7, they are chemically induced. All right, I want you to have the understanding about that. So when you drink Kangen water, if you're drinking regular water, your body sees it acid. Then your body change immediately to alkaline body. You begin to help your body to be in alkaline state, which is the healthy state that your body needs. So the other acid you are consuming in food will cover up the other side of the acid that your body needs, because your body needs both acid and alkaline. But look at the sugar. In sugar, you can see 9.5 falling into these soft drinks, yet this thing is not changing, to tell you how constant and how dangerous this thing is in our body state. So a cup of soft drinks into a healthy body, because that water become healthy because it's an alkaline. So a cup of soft drinks into a healthy body, what happened? It moved that healthy body to acid immediately. So what does that tell us? You see, when people smoke cigarette, we look at them as unserious fellow. But are you aware that cigarettes will only destroy the lungs? But this one that we store in our fridge ignorantly, that we give to our loved one, it destroys both the lungs, all the organs of the body, generally the echo body systems destroy. It has no value of it in our body systems. Our body actually needs sugar. You can see that I'm condemning sugar a lot. Okay, the kind of sugar that your body needs is present in those fruits that we talked about. It's present in carrot, present in orange and all that, which is the kind of fruit that your body can easily what? Metabolize. Now, the reason why you crave for this kind of drinks is because you always look for you to kill your tasting. That is the reason why. Because the regular water is not penetrating to your body systems. Okay, that is why you are looking. So you move, your body begins to crave for cold. You are not getting satisfaction from cold, then you move to start taking the soft drinks, and yet you are still not getting the satisfaction. So drink a glass of Kangen water, you see a lot of differences that you feel about this water. So locate a location and get access to Kangen water. You know that the difference is clear. So here we want to talk about a research done by a German doctor in 1923. His name is called Dr. Otto Erich Warburg, over acidity and alkaline, okay? The importance of it in the body. The research is done and he got a Nobel Prize of Physiology in 1931. Now, in his works, The Metabolism of a Tumor, he demonstrated that all forms of cancers are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is lack of oxygen in the body systems, okay? Lack of oxygen in the body system craves the body to become acidosis, which is acid body. So this is a problem of people that have cancer, because acid in the tissue of someone that is having a cancer, they discover that their body system is acid. That's why they said it's cancerous cells thrives in the presence of acidity. But once the oxygen comes in, okay, through Kangen water, and also the water is also alkaline base, what happens? Cancerous cells are totally dealt with. Deprive a cell 35% of oxygen for 48 hours. Those cells becomes cancerous. So that's why you need to crave for Kangen water, because the oxygen present in Kangen water will help your body to destroy any form of cancerous cells in your body system. That's why we're using to help a lot of people that have cancer. So that's the second property. So we're going on the third property. The third property is talking about small water clusters that lead to easy absorption. Now, here is another property that you can't find in any water. Human body is made up of 70% of water, meaning water is needed in the body more than the food that we crave for all the time. Okay? Now, look at the ratio of the water in the body. In organs, the lungs is taking about 90%, blood 82%, skin 80%, muscle 75%, brain 70%, bone 22% of water. So to tell you that water is very, very important. So if the water you are drinking is not getting access to the body, meaning your body become in dehydration state, and all the organs also be in dehydration state. So that's why your water must be in micro size in unit. Two other reasons why your water needs to be micro size is, number one, supply nutrient into the body. So where do you get nutrient from? From the food you consume, from the supplement, and from the fruit that you consume. So the water you drink after will determine if the nutrient will get to your body. Second, detox. Channel waste out of the body. Waste in every food. You need micro water to be able to help detox, channel it out of your body system through urinary and through defecation. So if the water is not micro, then you begin to pile up a lot of death in the colon and toxins, zombie cells, according to Dr. Iromishia. So let's go continue to know more about microclustering. Microclustering is talking about better hydration. That is, if the water is micro-size in unit, there will be hydration, meaning the water will penetrate faster. And when the water penetrates faster, then there will be easily elimination of toxins. That's why immediately you drink Kangen water, less than 30 minutes, thereabout, your body begins to go to the restroom to go and pee. Then if you are the regular person, if you are the person that you don't have your bowel move regularly, you see your bowel begin to move, you need to go to the toilet very, very often. Now, regular water is H2O in clusters. The molecule is about 15 to 20. This is what you are seeing. You cannot see with physical eye when you look at the water, because this can be snapped with a stethoscope, microscopy, okay? Now, this kind of molecule in 15 to 20, it is large. So it clusters together. It limits absorption. So this is what you feel when you drink a regular water, your tummy is filled up. You feel the bloatness in your tummy. And the water is not, even at that time, your mouth will be asking you to drink more, drink more, drink more. Why? Because the water you drink is not getting access to your body. So same water will go through Kangen machine. Then there will be total separations of positive electron out. Then the one coming out, the negative, is micro in size. So the molecule will be broken down between from 5 to 6 very smaller units. So easy absorption becomes faster into your body system. So we have another video that going to give us access to this information. So let's sit back and watch. Now we're going to use a tea bag. Tea, to make a tea, we boil the water. Now, before boiling, the water is large. At boiling stage is micro. That's why if you didn't get the tea, it comes out. Kangen is not being boiled. Look at the regular, the tap water, and the Kangen water. Now, what's the one that boosts the tea faster? Because Kangen water is automatic micro size. That's why the tea is out. Now, this is the first test. The second one is absorption. When you eat good food, the water you drink after, regular water destroys the nutrient in the food you consume. Now, what the two sides of the tea is measured, but it's going to form two different types of water: Kangen water and tap water. Tap water will destroy the nutrient in those foods. Why Kangen water helps your body to get a higher nutrition value down to your cell, to your body system, so that you can get the more benefit of those good food that was cooked by your wife. So this is another fantastic property that is present in Kangen water, which it is not present in regular water. If I ask you tonight, which water will you choose between regular water and Kangen water? Please, if you accept Kangen water, go to the chat box and type 2222. Then we know that you really appreciate. Type 2, just 2. Type 2 on the chat box. That you really want to crave, you want to have access to this water immediately because of this presentation. Now, what I'm presenting is not just a theory. It's not something that I'm not being approved by professionals. So we have a lot of professionals that actually approve, not just endorse, they also write the books in order to keep the knowledge to the next generation. So the first doctor that I'm introducing to you is Dr. Iromishia. But before that, I want to appreciate those that go to the chat box. So thank you. Ms. Gbengalode, thank you for the 2. Eileen Akinwumi, thank you. Another person is also there. I can see other person that typed 2. I'm trying to locate your name. All right. So thank you for the 2. I appreciate you a lot. God bless you. Now, Dr. Romishinya, he is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Now, colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from back end to gain access to your internal systems and perform operation. Now, he wrote a book called Enzyme Factor and every other 4 other books. I mean, complete 4 before he died 2 years ago. Okay, so he said a lot of things about Kangen that we're going to check in his book. Another one is Dave Carpenter. Dave Carpenter is a naturopathic doctor. He wrote a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. As a matter of fact, he's the one that gives the Kangen water the name called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. So the next one is Bob Wright, director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People. Now, he's actually using that to send a message because this body, when anyone have a cancer, they will recommend them to go for chemo. And he knew that chemo destroyed the body than the cancer itself. So, but he discovered something amazing in Kangen water and also a diet program. He said, I would rather recommend them to kill the cancer rather than killing other people with chemo. So he preferred to recommend Kangen water to them. So that's why there was a question I would put before him and said, if anyone have cancer, which amount of water are you going to represent? Which are you going to recommend for them to drink? He now put the question back. He said, if I have a cancer, I would drink Kangen 11.5 and also 9.5 in order to help the cancer to be off the body system. So let's go into this book and check what they have for us. Okay, on killing cancer, not the people. On the chapter 6 of the book, it says step 3 of the cancer diet, restructures ionizer water could save your life. On page 159, it said, I believe that ionizer water is a mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. It said it is mandatory baseline. If you have cancer, it is mandatory for you to get access to this in order for you to solve your problems. On page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, I would choose SZ501 made by Enagic company. Simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer, Kangen water, being in business for 30 years because the book was written about 19 years ago. So presently, Enagic company is 49 years. So by next year, we're going to celebrate 50 years anniversary. So all road lead to Osaka, Japan. So please, leaders in the house, get prepared. Okay, let's do our business, make money, then we'll go to Japan and rock it out in next year, June. So on page 170, it said, I have no financial interest in Enagic company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. Like I said, it is something that they discover and willingly they endorse and they write books about it. So they make money on their book, selling and also helping people to solve their health challenges. So the energy is not paying them on anything. So let's look at Dr. Romishinya. He is a professor of surgery in Abasin College of Medicine. Chief endoscopy. Endoscopy is put the camera from the mouth to gain access to internal system. So on colonoscopy, perform over 360,000 without any relapse. You can know that he has record. He has a good record. So on the enzyme factor on page 159, say Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH is ranged between 8 to 9, and they consider the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and anti-oxidation. The same property that I discussed. So let's check other books of Dr. Romishinya. You can see his other books. So, but the enzyme factor is available, and the change your water, change your life is available there for 4,000. I have it on sales. If you want it, just meet me in the office on Tuesday. I will have it for you so that you can pick your own copy. For you to have adequate knowledge about Kangen water, you need to have this book so that you can read it. So the first recorded of the testimony of Dr. Romishinya is inflammation. Inflammation means the body is too acidic. That's why you are seeing a lot of deposits of residues in the colon. You know, you use camera to gain access to look at the internal system. That's why I was able to have this snapped. So 3 months after drinking Kangen water, you can see the whole residues is cleaned up because of the toxin effect of Kangen water. So here is the someone with a breast cancer and chronic constipation. All right. So a lot of deaths are deposited in the colon. This, you know, that even people that don't even have a breast cancer, but you see them, their colon is have a lot of constipation, a lot of gases is there that they need to help their body to get rid of it. And the reason why you are feeling that, why you are not having regular bowel on daily basis, because fiber is lacking in your consumption. Fiber is something you can get in fruit, but you still need to consume your fruit and also drink your Kangen water so that all this death can get removed. So in 3 months after drinking Kangen water, you can see the result. The whole colon is clean up because of the tox effect of Kangen water. So here is someone with cancer, but is already running through chemo. Remember, chemo killed the body. It killed all the cells, both the good and the bad cells. It destroyed everything. That's why you see anyone with cancer that is running through chemo will lose a lot of energy. Sleeping becomes a lot of problem because they have pump at a very high rate. All right. So we have a false testimony. So you can see after Kangen water was able to get rid of all this and it stopped back the body originally. So what Kangen do to human body is not just to heal, but rather it takes your body back to the origin, the way your body is. Then your body naturally heal itself. So what it do to the body is more than healings. So that's why you need to change your water, change your life. Now here is the first testimony of one of our ambassador. I call her ambassador because she's the first person we're able to test run Kangen water on that have a cancer. So she was diagnosed cancer in her body in year 2020. So 2021 they placed her on 6 doses of chemo in Bangkok University Hospital in Agorway. And on May, 2nd week of May, she has finished the 6 doses. So month of August, her friend gave her a call that Titi, there is a miracle water in Maryland. And she said that since she started the what do you call it? After she started
Japan,
taking
since
chemo,
1992,
that
several Japanese
she has
TV
not been
stations
having
broadcasting
a so she need the water and she need miracle a lot. So she came down, and when Simon saw her, she quickly asked me to give her 11.5 a glass cup, and she took. 10 minutes after, she started taking the 9.5, and less than 35 minutes to 40 minutes, she started stooling and pinch. So detox begin immediately because you know the body has a lot of toxic that is deposited in the body. So she started detoxifying immediately. Going to restroom like every 10 to 15 minutes, to the extent that the lady that brought her becomes so afraid. That was her first testimony. The second testimony is that she said that since she started chemo, she has not been having a sound sleep. So she got home around 6 p.m. by 7 p.m., about 1 hour after, she lives in the bathroom. She does up. She didn't wake up on the next day around 9 a.m. in the morning. You can imagine that kind of thing. Someone that have not slept for a very long time. So this is her testimony. So what you are seeing here is 5 weeks after she started taking Kangen water. The last photograph is 9 months after. So today, I can categorically tell you that she's free from cancerous cell. She's the first person that established a demo center in Oregon, Morrissey Crescent. You can go there to verify what I'm saying. Now, here is level look as a 501. We only talk about one water, which is a drinkable one, Kangen water. The next water is clean water, which is 7.0, neutral water. So this water is the best water for you to use to take your medication. So if you are on your doctor medication, we don't ask you to stop your medication because you are taking Kangen water. Not at all. Rather, change your water to Kangen. Anytime you're taking your drug, use your regular water to take your medication. If you have Kangen machine in your home, you don't need to use any regular water. Just click the green button from the machine, collect neutral water, and use to take your drug. Give space of 30 minutes before the drug, 30 minutes after the drug. Then you resume your Kangen water back. Now, the neutral water also is the best water for babies. When we are all born as a alkaline body tissues. That is why when you go to where a baby is born, a wonderful smell. But when you go to old people's homes, very horrible and tough smell. Because the body is already what? Acid. So it's something that we acquire because of our daily consumptions. So baby don't need alkaline water. You don't need water that is pH of alkaline. So rather, give them neutral water. But Nigeria of today, doctor says, antenatal mother should not give babies water. Reason for that is they know that the water is already bad. But when we're small, I remember, mother used teaspoon to feed babies water. But now, because they know that the water is bad, so when you have Kangen machine in your home, get the neutral water and feed your baby, you get the result. That's why you see on the machine body, you see a baby feeder is dropped. So that's the best water to feed baby. So once the baby becomes 1 year and above, is drinking normal food, then you promote them to drink Kangen water. So the next water is beauty water. So beauty water is the waste product or the positive electron water separate from the original water. As we are collecting Kangen water from the front hose, the back hose dispense beauty water. Or you click beauty from the front of the machine button and collect beauty water from the front here. Okay, that is the two ways of getting beauty water. Beauty water is for your skin. It's not meant for you to drink. You can, okay, let's look at what is content. So beauty water has pH of 5.5. So it moisturizes your skin. It has the same pH of like a Johnson & Johnson wine, like the toner, that toner that ladies normally use to tone their faces. So beauty water have exact same. So when you have Kangen machine, you have a lot of it. Just get a spray bottle and begin to fill it up, or you take bucket to take beauty water to your bedroom and bathe regularly with beauty water, because that's the best water for your skin. According to Dr. Dan, he said your skin will absorb beauty water faster, okay, because it opens the pores and it goes in faster than any other water. So it moisturizes and suckle the skin like a skin of babies. That's why you see anyone that is drinking Kangen water, you see them looking very, kinky. Let me use that language. So let's go on the next water. The next water is 11.5, which is number 4. So once you click the last button, what dispense from the front is 11.5. So the waste of 11.5 is the last water, which is 2.5 acid water. So 11.5, originally when Kangen machine was produced in 1974, it was not allowed for anyone to drink. They were only using it in hospital. They used to wash fruits, vegetables, and all that, rice, beans, before they cook them, because of a lot of pesticide and herbicide that farmers are sprayed on those fruits. So we're not allowed to drink. So when they get to US in early 2000, and Dr. US go research on 11.5, discovered that it helps to recover from sick body faster, especially people with cancer, people with hepatitis B, people with Parkinson, all manner of, terrible diseases. You can give them a little of 11.5 to take, while they drink more of 9.5. So you're using that 11.5 to facilitate the healing process. What will perfect the healing is 9.5 or any of the 8.5, 9.0, or 9.5. But 11.5 we used to facilitate, get that answer, get that fact, okay? To facilitate, to quicken the healing process. That's another language, another adjective, qualified 11.5. But you only need a little to be drink, not too heavy. So when you drink a glass in the morning and night, then you drink at least 3 to 4 liters of 9.5, which is regular consumption according to the BMI. It depends on your BMI, but at least minimum like 3 liters to 4 liters should be okay for your body system. That's regular water consumption. So when you're on level, you also need to drink a lot of 9.5. So thank you for that. Okay, so now when you also have the machine in your home, you can use the 11.5 to wash fruits and vegetables. Remember, every fruit and vegetables are coming from the farm, and farmers like to produce a heavy production so that they can make a heavy profit. So they spray a lot of chemicals on the farm. Are you also aware now that they're using sniper to preserve beans? That's why you don't see weevils in the beans anymore. My brother, my sister, we are eating a lot of chemicals to our body, and that's why our body is falling sickly. If you look at the rate that people are falling sick now, a lot of disease are rampage in our society. So we need to prevent. Okay. Now, 11.5 is a fantastic water to help you to get rid of all the pesticide and herbicide. So farmers use oil-based, because farmers also know that oil and water don't mix. That's why they use oil-based, so that when the rain falls on the farm, the chemical will not be washed out by the rain. But when they go back to harvest the crops and bring it to the market, and we go there to buy, the chemical is still there. So let's look at A live demonstration of 11.5 on water and also on farm produce. So here we have sesame oil. Okay, remember, oil and water don't mix. Oil will stay afloat. That is on regular water. But in case of 11.5, watch the result of the water and the oil. So on tap water, the oil will stay afloat. Water cannot penetrate the oil. So everyone go in separate ways. But in 11.5, because of the microcluster capability of 11.5, it has the power to emulsify, to break the oil and mix both the oil and water. You can't separate them anymore. Mix like. So the same thing can happen to the fruit. That's why we have the tomato there. So we're going to use the same 2 water. Okay? Soak your beans, soak your rice, soak those your spooning fruit before you blend them. And less than 2 minutes, now blend and check out the taste of the fruit. All the waxing that is on the apple, everything you see live in the water. So tap water can only remove the dust and the sand. But the pesticide and herbicide that be sprayed by the farmer cannot be removed by tap water. Some other try to use vinegar or salt, but this is not helping. Watch the 11.5. This is one of the reasons why every homes need to have Kangen machine in their home in order to keep the health of their families. We have a lot of challenges of families that are going through trying to solve one health challenges or the other. But do you know that by just changing your water, by just acquiring these powerful tools, powerful investment technology, you could actually get that problem solved. So this is the result. You can see that is not tea. This is a pesticide. This is things that we have been consuming before now. So we need to get to be on the no side so that we can actually prevent this. So here is it on strawberry. You can see the result of 11.5 and the regular one cannot remove anything. So if it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy protects himself. If this is ordinary water, he doesn't need all this protection. But he knew that this is very dangerous chemicals. So that's why he protects himself. So that is the number 4 water. So the last water is called strong active water, which is a 2.5. 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in hospital in Japan, because they use 2.5 to sterilize surgical equipment. So once you have Kangen machine in your home, as you are fetching 11.5 on the front hose, the waste coming out from the back is 2.5. Very, very effective. It smells like IPO. It's a sanitary water. That is the best hand sanitizer. It kills germs 99.9% of the germ. It also repairs mosquito. That's another wonderful thing about it. It repairs mosquito. You can spray it in a farm to get rid of all the pests and whatever. Very fantastic. So now, it's also very good on human skin. For example, you have a cut. The best to close the blood is 2.5. Or you have wound that is not healed, the best. Or you have some rashes, you barb your hair, instead of allow those guys to spray those hot in your head, get the spray bottle, put 2.5 inside and spray it on your head and all that. You see the result is amazing. 2.5 is really fantastic. Okay, it can also help your acne. You know, when we grow, because age is coming up, then a lot of acne begin to develop in our skin. Spray 2.5. You see a lot of people have the testimony in Lagos that 2.5 help them to get rid of all the acne in their body. So let's watch 2.5 on skin problems. Like this is a eczema, okay? And this guy be carrying this problem a lot for so many years, but just in 2 weeks of drinking Kangen water and also spray 2.5, the result is amazing. So another one is psoriasis. Psoriasis is another stubborn skin problems. Before and after, before and after. Another guy is having psoriasis in Kota Kinabalu General Hospital. He been carrying this problem for good 15 years, trying all manner of ointment, but drinking 9.5 regular water to take care of the internal problems so that the 2.5 can solve the problem at the outstander. Okay, it's also very good on using it to treat a wound, maybe like a soil or whatever. 2.5 is fantastic. Okay, this is another lady, so Suzanne. Okay, is a Singaporean. the face looked like a monster. 2 months after, you can see the result and smile comes to the face. So you can see the body again. Psoriasis is very stubborn skin disease, very tough. If you scratch it, the water will expand the disease in your skin. So a lot of award and certificate and document and recognitions of the factories and also on the technology of Kangen machine. But we'd like to talk about 3 certificates. We don't want to bore you too much. Now, Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine as a medical device. That's number 1. Number 2, International Standard Organization certified Kangen machine with 13,485, the same number given to all medical equipment around the world. Go to any hospital and check the certifications on international standard on them. Same, to confirm that Kangen machine is a medical device. So Kangen machine is confirmed as the only home appliances that is a medical device. Thirdly, in 2003, when distribution entered New York, United States of America, Water Quality Association of United States certified Kangen machine with a gold seal. That's why every machine of Kangen you see, both an ISPA or anyone, you see a gold sealed on the body to tell you that it is a premium product. So you need to have, and also a lot of certificates that we have under that you can check. All right. So here is Level Look SZ501. It's not a purifier machine. It's not a alkaline machine. It is a medical device or Kangen machine. That is the best thing you can call it. If you call any of the other 2, you are bringing the value down. Please, as a leaders in the house or a guest, please don't call it purifier machine or alkaline machine. No, don't call Kangen water alkaline water. If you do so, you are bringing the value down because it's much more value than being a alkaline water. It is not. It is called ionized water. Ionized water. Okay? So alkaline is just one of the property present in Kangen water. Thank you for that. Okay, so here is the factory. Is certified by international standard and also GMP, good manufacturing practices. And also every machine is allocated to a technician to start from scratch to finish, and a serial number is allocated. So that serial number is what you yourself, once you buy the machine, it gives to you as your warranty code on the machine. So that's why the name of the machine and the machine need to be quoted on your name so that they can have it in their system that it is bought by you. Now, do you see value in this machine? If you see value, please go to the dashboard, to the chat box, type 77. So what value can you describe? So, and still go to the chat box, type 777. If you have a question, please kindly put it at the end, then the floor will be open for you to have your question and answer. So why I continue. So go to the dashboard, on the chat box and type 777. Now, we love our family so much. Do you agree with me that Kangen machine is the best gift that you can give to your family? Do you agree with me? If you also agree with me, so please go to the dashboard, to the chat box and type 777. Level Look SZ501 come with 5 years warranty. Flashing model of 7 solid titanium platinum plate. This is the mechanism that works inside. That's why it's a little bit a higher expensive. So I call it expensive because of our economy or our exchange rate. You can call it expensive, but in actual fact, it is not actually expensive because it comes with 5 years warranty. Minimum lifespan use is 25 years. Meaning in 25 years, you're just starting to use your machine. And the value for today is 3,741 euro. In Naira, is 3,741,000 Naira. Once you pay this, you have your machine. If you want to deliver at your doorstep, you need to have 20,000 Naira to SZ501. Every machine you are buying, you have 20,000 Naira to deliver it in any of your place or your location within Nigeria. Okay, within Nigeria, we deliver with 20,000 Naira. All right, so that is that. So SZ501 is 3,741,000 Naira. Then you have your machine delivered. I'm also happy to see that Naira is already having a little appreciation. If not, we'll have had a price increment. Well, thank God for that. So for now, I don't think we can have any price increments for now because the value of dollar, I mean, Naira has already gained a little bit value, so it already come down a little bit. So we thank God for that, because I've been looking at it that we don't want to have any increments anymore on this, so that we can have more sales of our machine. So I want to use this opportunity to appreciate those that have appreciated. Type and say, oh, Mr. Odukoya from Ibadan, thank you for that. Agwawa Michael, thank you for the 77. Okay. I also want to appreciate other persons that also type. Oh, Ikegu Stella Maris, thank you for that. Eileen Akinwumi, also thank you for that. And every other, someone also is in me. Your name is not coming out, so I couldn't know who you are. So thank you for all the people that type on the chat box 777. It shows that you're actually appreciating, or you see value in what I'm presenting. So I appreciate you for that. Now, I like to talk in terms of the value of this, because price is, I mean, when the value of what you are buying is higher, then that product is cheap. So price is what you pay, value is what you get. Okay. Now, as a family person, we love our family so much. We like to give them the best quality, the best life, the best education, the best house, give them nice Jeep and all that. But if you try to create this lifestyle, we need, even when we have opportunity to create this lifestyle, we need, I mean, a good health to enjoy all this lifestyle. That is number one. Like I also said the other time, prevention is far, far, far better than curative. You see, I have the understanding about that word now when I'm doing Kangen business, because I have privilege to have access to a lot of people that have health challenges and they confided in me. That made me to know that a lot of people are sick. A lot of people are sick and they are looking for solution. That is why I said, if you have information about this water, please don't keep it to yourself alone. Share with your neighbors. Introduce them to the water. Let them get access to the water. You're looking for money to go and do one surgery or the other. We have a lot of cases that their surgery, they have to put an end to the appointment of the surgery. So you need to tell your family about it. Now let's look at creating a lifestyle for our families. Now, let's only use the car. I like talking about car because, this is one of the things that is not a luxury. It's an essential that we need to have to convey ourselves to move from one place to the other. Okay. Now, to have SUV of, let's say let's talk about G-Wagon. Another one is not everybody that can afford that. Let's talk about SLK. Okay. That's about, let's say, 60 to 70 million naira. Now, if a lot of people are riding that car on the road, Now, if that is the value that car is costing for one to own it, and yet he's not drinking healthy water in his house, in 5 years, that car you buy at 60 million naira, are you still writing that value of the same car in 5 years? In 25 years, the car you buy at 65 million naira, in 25 years, are you still part of you that is riding car in the city of Lagos? You can answer that question by yourself. You agree with me? That's what somebody said in my seminar. I said you are driving at 25 years, you are riding what we call towing vehicle. That car you buy even 100 or 250 million, in 25 years, you are riding a towing vehicle. That does it. You are no longer considered as someone that is riding a car on the street. But 25 years, sir, Kangen water, Kangen machine is still serving you in your home. So I think it is best, it is a positive investment. Okay, it is a positive investment that every family need to budget to have it. Because any of those lifestyle, for you to have it, you put a serious planning to acquire it. So you need to also put a serious plan to have this machine in your home. Okay, so let's go for that. To check other model of the machine, we have K8. K8 is having 7 plates and also touch screen. I call it the big man's machine. These people that have money, they want to do something different to a regular person. So that's why the company designed this. Okay, K8 has 8 plates. The difference between 8 plates and 7 plates, the other one is 7 plates, this one is 8 plates. So, but the price difference is about 1 million plus. This one is 4,730,000. So that's about a 900 plus, about 1 million difference. Okay. But if I were you, I would choose SD501, or I even choose Junior. Junior has a 4 plate. Junior is a 3,118,000 naira. Like tomorrow, I'm placing it. Order on a Junior for someone. Okay. So any of the machine that you are buying, any of the model that your capacity can reach, my brother, my sister, please go for it. You can never regret it. So the best gift for your family is Kangen machine. Is also priceless. SD501, 3,741 euro. And only medical grade water machine, ISO 13,485 is a medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. No other ionization machine in the world that does this. So if it is not Kangen machine, it can never be a good quality ionized machine. 5 years warranty come with every of the machine that you are buying. 5 years. Only Anisma have a 3 years warranty. Anisma is a beauty water that you install directly in your shower, in your bedroom. Okay, so you buy Kangen machine in your kitchen, and you buy Anisma in your bedroom, so that you don't want to be using bucket to carry water as a big man. You see, so this is another way to also market it to some big people. They can install. Like I supplied to someone in Ikoyi last 2 weeks. Okay, now 25 years minimum lifespan. That is, in 25 years you are just starting to use, because the first one that was produced in 1994 is still serving Mr. Oshiro in his house till date. SD501. That is the most rugged, and that's the first one that was produced. So only, one of the kind patented e-cleaning system, that is the machine do what we call auto services. Okay, that time you are fetching, the machine will say cleaning. Once say cleaning, you don't fetch, allow the water to flow through. Once you finish, it will welcome you and say Kangen machine 9.5. Kangen water 9.5, because it speaks to you. Only as if, K8 speak 5 languages, but SD501 speak only English, which is one language. So this is what we have for you tonight. So if you have any question, please kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. And here is a bank account. Kindly do a snapshot or transfer the money so that